We're going to show you how we incubate wasp nests so that we create one huge super nest out of several individual nests. This is an incubation box with multiple German Yellowjacket nests in it. This is Vespula germanica. It's an invasive species here in the Midwest of the USA. We'll show you how it grew over 2.5 months in the next 3 minutes. Here on July 23rd, we take a small germanica nest out of the eaves of a classroom building, and we put it into a transport container, and we bring it back to our vespiary where we have an empty beehive, an old long hive that we have repurposed into a wasp incubation box. We just set that little nest in the corner, and here a month later on August 26th, it's already grown quite large, and it's connected to the sides of the incubation box, and it's very healthy and active. So we knew this would be a good, viable box for these types of wasps to survive in and relocate to. Here on September 14th, we were called to a wood shed to remove a very large and active germanica nest, and this became the second nest we put into our incubation box. Here we're adding it to the other corner of the box. So now we have one large nest in each side of the box. They're not connected yet. They each have their own exit and entrance. So for now, it's just two separate nests. Here on September 15th, we were called to pull a germanica nest out of the ceiling of a private residence, and we used that as the third nest for our incubation box, and here you see us putting it down in between the other two nests. So now we have 3 separate nests inside the same incubation box. On September 18th, we were called to pull a very large and active germanica nest out of a porch ceiling. These were huge combs, and we used this as the 4th nest we were going to put into the incubation box. So you see us here installing that nest. It was a big one, the largest so far. Then on September 25th, we were called to an open wood pile to remove a very large and active multi-layer germanica nest. So we took that back and we added it to the incubation box as nest number 5. And by this point, the wasps had begun to blend all the nests together by connecting the paper that covers each nest. Here on September 30th, we were called to a business that had a storage shed with a very large German Yellowjacket nest in it, so we removed that nest, and this became nest number 6 for our incubation box. By this time, the box was beginning to fill up, and it was producing a lot of wasps that we could collect for Venom Immunotherapy. It was working very well. By October 10th, 25, here we had one more germanica nest inside a wall cavity in a private home that we removed and brought back to the incubation box. And as you can tell, all of the nests we had put in there so far had become one complex, covered in paper envelope that connected all of the nests together. So this box produced a tremendous number of wasps that we could collect for Venom Immunotherapy, which is what you see happening here. We're vacuuming from both exits on that box and collecting a lot of wasps.